Its start in 1910, Boy Scouts of America has followed a path of advancement, and you do things that build character development, leadership development, citizenship, and physical fitness, personal fitness. You do this through a series of achievements and badges, and these are recognized in a series of stages. 7 stages from Scout, Tenderfoot, Second Class, First Class, Star Scout, Life Scout, and then finally the pinnacle is Eagle, which requires, is it 21 or 22 merit badges?
No, it's 22.
It's now 22 merit badges.
So you need 22, and they're basically almost like different sets of things you have to do. They're always following like a theme. For example, I didn't bring my sash in, but something you need, there's a lot of community-based ones. So there's citizenship-based ones. So there's citizenship in the world, citizenship in the society is the new 22nd one. And you'll do like a set number of requirements for each one. And then there's like elective ones, which can be anything ranging from like chemistry to like sculpture, for example.
They might be hobbies,
right?
They might
Hobbies,
be
right?
Future trades.
Right.
I think we somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 to 4% of those who join scouting will become Eagles. Do it.
Yeah, a lot of the earlier ranks, so Tenderfoot, Second Class, First Class, it's a lot of memorizing of skills and like knowing how to do things. And then as you get older, it's more like contributions, service, and like leadership. So to obtain the rank of Eagle, you need to complete an Eagle project. And what I did is I volunteer at Pickering Creek as a junior naturalist for their summer camp. So I decided to do my project there. And what I did is that they had a trail that they wanted me to virtually renovate and make more accessible. So I cleaned that up and I built a bridge for it. And in addition, there's an existing play space. So a previous Eagle Scout had made this like play area, and they just wanted me to add more to it. So I added an archway, a teepee, and a balance beam to it just to make it more lively. For the actual building, I think it was 15 volunteers. I think about 150 hours of total planning and preparation for that.
So the project is always some public benefit.
Right.
So a nonprofit, could be local or state government.
Right.
We've seen projects that do all those things.
Right.
Do you remember your project?
I certainly do. I became an Eagle, for the record, in 1983. This was in an era before we had the Americans with Disabilities Act. And so I built accessibility ramps at the church that was our troop sponsoring institution. One outdoor concrete ramp and one indoor lumber ramp. I put it this way, Eagle is the one achievement in my life prior to college graduation that is still on my resume. And it is something that is recognized. People do recognize it for what it means for character or persistence or leadership. And as I say to scouts, after 18, you are no longer a scout, but you are still an Eagle. And you may go about your life in some way that you interact with others, and it might be skills that you demonstrate, it might be the way you lead people, it might be some character trait that they pick up on, and they'll start putting things together and they'll say, "You were an Eagle, weren't you?" And as I tell them, you will gently correct them and say, "Yes, I am an Eagle." Well, in a rural community like Talbot County, we need programs for youth. We need opportunities to provide that leadership training, to provide that character development, that to infuse those values. In scouting, the candy, the attraction is all the outdoor activities, all the camping and hiking and such that we do. But it's really about the character development. And you find that in any number of the youth programs that you find in this community. And scouting is one of those particularly rich opportunities that can help the youth of this community grow into good citizens and adults in our community.